And when this come to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. But I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai, Ba'ashem Akafarash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Craven Stone. Shalom to the elect wishing to swear in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, indwelling man called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as is written. So I want to go straight into this lesson concerning these prophecies are coming to pass, as is written in Habakkuk. I'm going to get to that also. But in Ezekiel 33 verse 33, it tells you about a time when people will come to the realization that the things that you were speaking of are coming to pass before their eyes. And at that time, it's going to be evident that a prophet had been amongst them. And the servants of the Lord, they are out there now declaring the truth in the ears of these so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, fulfilling the prophecy written in Matthew 24 verse 14 said, when this gospel start get declared throughout the four corners of the earth, then shall the end come. But a lot of people are not aware that we're in these times now in which the word is being declared throughout the four corners of the earth. Majority of the earth population is not aware of what's about to take place here. Mainly you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You're going to be caught in the time of Jacob trouble without no understanding, you know. So this is Habakkuk 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the towers, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And why person are going to run will readeth it? Because they're going to gather understanding of the times that they're in and where they're going to run to. The safe haven of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That means to trust in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the name of the Heavenly Father, and in His only begotten Son. And while they are fleeing to safety, they are going to be shouting out to their fellow Israelites of the pending danger to come, you know. But while they're running, going that way, everybody's going to the way of chaos, yo. And looking on those that are running to the safe haven as what's wrong with them? Why are they acting so foolish? Because that is how we look out there in the highways and byways. The most we look foolish, and to the things that we're declaring, it is so far-fetched to do simple. Them can't comprehend it, yo. That's why it said in 1 Corinthians 1 verse 18 said, the preaching of the cross is foolishness unto them which believe not. Not knowing by the foolishness of preaching, the Lord that got save His very elect, yo. And that's why it's written in 2 Ezra 15 verse 1, say, go speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And now the vision is being painted by the prophets reading the scriptures and declaring these things that were foretold to come to pass. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And we're in said time in which these prophecies are not tarrying, or they are popping off like that. You cannot contain the prophecies that are coming to pass right now, yo. Because the Lord is visiting the earth. The plagues are being sent. You can see the bird pains, yo. And scripture tell you when you see these things, look up because of your salvation, joy, night. So I want to run this clip because I did a video earlier in the night saying you're gonna be required to be to take part in this digital transformation. And a lot of our people, they're ignorant of what's to come. And let me hold this on deck as I made mention of their ignorance. Because now is not the time to be ignorant, yo. So listen to this clip.
So guys, John here. The EU has just brought forward in...
Oh, maybe it's now law. Digital IDs are required for travel less than 90 days. So let's listen.
...to law, a digital ID. EU's much delayed new border control system means that non-EU nationals, including people from the UK, will have to register their fingerprints and a photo before being allowed into the bloc. If you're thinking about traveling to the UK, you're going to need one in less than 90 days. They've issued a date sometime in November. It's not a firm date just yet, so it's actually going to be 70 days from now. This is here. This is basically right now. In America, they're bringing forward something called the Real ID, which is coming into law next year. You'll need this to travel.
And just to add, in Jamaica, it's called the NIDS. In India, it's called I forgot. I don't want to lie. But in various countries, they call it various names, yo. You know, Aadhaar. Yeah, in India, it's supposed to call Aadhaar, yo.
Anywhere throughout America.
Changes are
If I'm not mistaken, you know, brothers can put it in the comment board.
coming to travel requirements if you want to fly within the United States. The new deadline for domestic flyers is now May 7th, 2025.
Make sure your state-issued driver's license or ID card is Real ID compliant, and if you don't, you won't be able to board flights or access federal facilities. Now, they've talked for a very, very long time about, you know, social credit and things like that.
And let me say this to you, yo. This is just the tip of the iceberg, yo. Because this Real ID that they're speaking of, this is just the gathering of the information, you know. Because gradually this information is going to be placed on an RFID marker chip, which is going to be placed under the skin, in your hands. And that's why you even have Elon Musk and other companies, because it's not Elon Musk alone, working on devices to be implanted within the brain. Elon Musk referred to his thing as Neuralink, brain-computer interface. And they have a variety of so-called benefits with them showcase to people, especially those that are locking in certain areas, like if you don't have access to your, what you call it now, to walk, like one of your foot them paralyzed, or you lose mobility in various body parts. With that technology, you're going to be able to walk again, move your hands, see, hear, you know. So they might showcase so-called benefits of this technology, but this is a trap being laid and a snare and a net. And the simple, as the scripture says, the simple pass on and are punished. They're not prudent to foresee what this really represents. You know, today I did a video concerning the requirement of this digital identity, yo. And now I'm just doing a follow-up because I saw this video and the spirit was just on me, showing the times that we're in. Because, amen, you have a brother in the camp, James Jamaica named Yakalia. He asked me a question one day when we were at camp, and I said, brother, if you like me, I do too much video on the Mark of the Beast. I say, you need to do more, yo. Because the law put that spirit on you to bring out these informations, yo. Because as the information pop up, you're on it, amen. Continue. Because this is one of the main prophecies to come to pass before the end come, yo. This digital transformation. So let's listen.
A year, 2 years, 3 years ago, that would have seemed far-fetched, tinfoil hat type of conversation. But now, it's getting a lot more real. It's getting a lot more real. A Chinese-style social credit system is coming to America. This came out May of 2024. It came out just a few months ago. Then they kind of peppered this in a few years ago, saying America's own social credit system coming soon. Well, it's here now. It's here now. I'm going to break this down and show you. I mean, look at the website. Doesn't get any more legit than this. Gov.uk. Gov.uk. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. YouTube will share the content. Educate more people about what's actually happening in the U.S. economy, And if you're thinking of traveling to the UK or know anyone that is, share this video with them. Let them know what's unfolding here in this crazy, crazy new normal. Take a look at this. Also, today's video is sponsored by my company, GreatCreditFast.com. If you have late payments, medical bills, charge-off, we will be introducing a new digital border system to strengthen the security of its external Schengen border. The new registration
And I'm going to use even this border crisis to push this agenda, yo.
process, called the Entry-Exit System, or EES for short, is expected to be introduced in November. However, the EU has yet to confirm a specific date for its introduction. It will apply to those traveling to Schengen area, which encompasses all EU countries except for Cyprus and Ireland. Additionally, the non-EU states, Iceland, Norway, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein, are also part of this area. This will require most citizens of countries outside of the EU to create a digital record and register their biometric details, such as providing fingerprints and having their photo taken.
Amen. And what took place in I want to say Kuwait. Kuwait concerning people's bank accounts. Those that didn't want to get them fingerprint, the biometric print was being threatened to by their leaders that their bank account won't be accessible unto them without a biometric fingerprint. You can look up these things, but as I said, to most, they don't believe these things until they're at their doorsteps.
Which, when they enter the Schengen area, this should only take a few minutes for each person to do. British travelers will need to do this on their first visit to the EU after EES is introduced. Their record will be checked on point of entry into the Schengen area, verifying either their fingerprints or photograph. At some ports in the south of England, Dover, Eurotunnel, St. Pancras, where the French border force operate immigration checks in the UK, EES will be carried out before departure. So you start to look at this. They say, why is this being introduced to improve border security, including tackling migration and a new digital record of people that are coming to enter. And they talk about, the impacts on journeys to this area, the government is taking action to minimize the impact of the ES. So this is what's happening. It's happening really, really quickly. And in America, this is kind of where we're starting. Deadline, May 5th, 2025. So, that's right around the corner. Right around the corner, May 5th, 2025. And they say that you're going to need this to basically fly anywhere domestically. Anywhere. So, what's the difference between the real ID and a standard driver's license? And they say the difference is between the real ID and a standard driver's license is that real ID is a more secure form of identification. Nothing is going to be more secure than a digital ID. Right, it's being slowly walked in.
And this is what I'm going to push on there. Safety and peace is the narrative they're going to use to push this. But as they written in 1 Thessalonians 5, say, and when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travaileth upon a woman with child.
The form of this identification is accepted at airports following you to board domestic flights in the U.S., entering federal buildings, and access certain military bases. A standard driver's license does not. So, will you need this? The Real ID is a new form of identification that will soon be...
From Dear Portugal to Dubai, this is Digital IDs coming to the EU in November. Let's check it out. All right, let's get into it. Right, so this is a story that caught my attention today in the Portugal news. It was actually a story by Cristina da Costa Brooks in the Portugal news on the 4th of September 2024. Now, this is a news site that I check out every day, and for some reason this was kept away from the front pages, but let's see if we can figure out why. So I'm just going to read the story to you, but obviously I will put a link to the story in the video description so that you can check it out at your leisure. So goodbye to passport stamping, hello to digital checks. So the European passport stamp is set to be replaced with a modernised automated system designed to counter irregular migration in the Schengen area and speed up border crossings. So on Friday, 16th of August 2024, EU Commissioner Ylva Johansson announced the date for a major change in travel Europe as we know it, with the entry-exit system EES starting on 10th of November. So the EES is an automated IT system for registering non-EU nationals travelling for a short stay in 29 European countries, including Portugal. The EES modernises border management by increasing the efficiency and quality of processes at the border, including security, with stamping passports soon being made history. Commissioner Johansson's speech on 16th of August 2024 at EU LASA reads, "Soon we will switch on the most modern digital border management system in the world, the entry-exit system, making travel easier and Europe more secure. And soon, fully interoperable, linking up all existing national systems and European systems. At every single airport, every single harbour, every single road into Europe, we will have digital border controls, all connected." Adding, "And when that happens, it will be goodbye to passport stamping, hello to digital checks for all passengers from outside the EU. With the entry-exit system, we will know exactly who enters the Schengen area with a foreign passport. We will know if people stay too long. Countering irregular migration, the entry-exit system will make it harder for criminals thanks to biometric identification, photos and fingerprints," in which she finally announced the 10th of November will be a great day. So, a new travel authorization for EU visitors. So according to the ETIAS website, starting in the first half of 2025, the European Commission will roll out a US-style electronic travel authorization system for visitors from countries that are currently not part of the EU. Now, ETIAS
So, I'm just giving you a brief summary of certain videos, showing you what's coming. So we're gonna just take a look on the comment board. It says, "I'm leaving the UK and moving to Serbia. I'm done with the EU and the West." Hey man, no matter where you go, this is gonna be mandated throughout the world. Listen again. The same old lie. We are introducing something to make things better, only to make things worse. So the people, they're aware, and these are the things that are gonna cause an uprising in the world, South Africa is also starting to push hard for digital IDs. All the government in the world are working together, so there is nowhere to go to avoid it. Mass non-compliance is required for any future governance. People need to govern themselves. No, not comply. Mark of the beast. Yes, this is the mark of the beast system, not the mark of the beast. This is the mark of the beast system. The mark of the beast is going to be the RFID microchip. So it's a mark of the beast. Nobody will be able to buy or sell anything without the mark. Bible prophecy is playing out before our eyes. Says it will be linked to people's jobs very soon. So you have to comply no matter what. This is coming and you cannot stop it. But there is hope. Wanna have hope in yo. And a man the way name start with J. He won't be able to save you, man. You say praise the planet, yeah, because it's gonna be a surveillance state, yo. They say, well, I ain't going to Europe anymore. No, thank you, big brother. No matter where you're at. You have internet access? Might not have no clue what's about to take place upon the earth, yo. You say, aid the control. Don't trust any government, especially Labour. Alright, so they get the narrative. Most people are against this, but the narrative is going to be pushed like amen. A lot of people is for it. But I wanted to show you another video. What's going on in Let this video play.
I put a link in the chat, Bills. This right here is the future.
Should we switch over to Twitch before this story?
Let's do it halfway.
Okay.
But guys, this is your future in America, anywhere in the world. It's all about control, domination, and your rights being taken away. Play real quick if you don't mind, Bills.
All right.
This is very scary, by the way. It's coming to America very soon, too. If you don't believe it, that's on you. Kuwait just did something unprecedented in the Middle East. And folks, make no mistake, this one has global implications. All right, folks, this one falls into the category of you can't make this stuff up. And make no mistake, you don't see things like this happening in the Middle East, especially decisions that are being made by nations. Folks, this is unbelievable, and it has implications that relate not only to the rest of the world, but it certainly speaks to things that we know we should be expecting in the end times. And folks, this one's wild. Look, if I was reading this and it was in Europe, or if I was reading this and it was in the United States of America, or somewhere in the West, it would make perfect sense because that seems to be the natural progression.
So we just analyze things that transpire in the UK, right? So let's see what's going on in the Middle East.
Where things are going, but for this one to come out of the Middle East, especially as it relates to technology, this is mind-boggling, and this one is going to set a precedent and a fire like nobody has ever seen. Here's the article. It says this: Kuwait to freeze bank accounts of residents who do not register biometric fingerprints. Pause. Folks, make no mistake about it. So now they're putting rules on what you must do. If not, it's a direct punishment if you don't follow the rules and comply.
Freeze your money if you don't give your fingerprints. That's crazy.
Guys, we're okay for now, but guarantee we're going to demand them to do it for us.
New World Order coming soon.
I'm telling you, bro, this is scary, bro. It's happening right now. It's happening not so far away. Look at Europe, bro.
Yeah, Kuwait, if I'm not mistaken, I think Kuwait has the strongest currency in the world. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong there.
One of.
I think the Kuwaiti dollar is the strongest currency in the world, if I'm not mistaken.
A majority expat, for a reason.
Is it really?
Yeah. I mean, he'll talk about it too as well.
Okay.
But here we go.
Kuwaiti dollar.
The Kuwaiti dollar is right?
Number one.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't miss, man. I'm good.
The Kuwaiti dinar.
The Kuwaiti dinar, yeah.
Number one.
I ain't good, guy. I'm good, guys. I got y'all.
Mark your fingerprint, and you are going to experience significant consequences.
Is it Arabic?
Yeah, Kuwait is an Arab country.
Yes, sir.
It's an affluent and wealthy Arab country.
Yeah.
Small but affluent and lots of money.
Wallahi.
Let's keep going.
Folks, make no mistake about it. You don't give them your fingerprint, and you are going to experience significant consequences. This is not just wear your hijab. This is not just a simple follow Sharia law. It gets a whole lot deeper here, and the implications of this are are remarkable. Let me read this to you. It says Kuwait is mandating a biometric registration process for citizens and expatriates. Those who fail to register their fingerprints by the set deadlines will face consequences such as suspended government services and frozen bank accounts. It is claimed that the reasons for enforcing the registration of digital biometrics are to enhance security and address dual nationality issues. However, this initiative aligns with global trends in biometrics and the sharing of our data with selected agencies. Folks, make no mistake about this. Understand this. Know this. This has everything to do with the future world of the final Antichrist. That's what this stuff is about. This is actually...
So, as you can see, when the scripture just said that I read in Habakkuk, at the end, it shall speak and not lie. So this is the B system being rolled out now. And we have been saying these things for a while. But no one take heed unto the warning, so. But gradually, Esau, they're doing what the scripture has said that they were going to do, yo. And these elites are all with all these nations, their leaders, they are already selling out, yo. And they're part of this agenda. And we have been saying these things for a while, yo. That's why it is written in 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11, so let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So you have people where right now the videos we must speak out against it. These videos are going to be wiped off of the internet gradually. Or AI is going to be cleaning up the internet gradually with all these videos that are coming up against this agenda, yo. Wiping this clean, yo. And that's why now, while you can, you're supposed to be seeking Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans 10 times more. Because we're living in some very, very serious times, yo. In which the world as you know it is about to change dramatically, yo. So, hey man, I hope this is defined as the Apostle, yo. We are doing a lot of analyzing now, yo. So what I want to say, Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakah, Kodash. Shalom.